rabbit has some very peculiar folds, unique to this figure. Okay. However, we will start off with a familiar figure, the pig, from the farm section of this website. To make the rabbit, we need a square piece of paper. So if you're using printer paper like I am, you'll have to remove that extra rectangle. Always save the extra rectangle because you can make smaller animals, little babies if you want, by getting extra squares and that. Okay, to make the rabbit, we need to start by, with our square, folding opposite sides together to make a smaller rectangle. Okay, like so. Make sure the folds are nice and crisp. Okay, we'll take the right edge and the left edge and fold those to the center line, like so. Nice and crisp folds, and again, nice and crisp. Now we need to do the same thing on vertically. I'm going to leave the paper folded like so and just turn it, and you can save a little time this way. Fold the right edge to the left edge, nice and crisp. Open the paper, fold this right edge to the center and the left edge also to the center. Okay, so now we have our preparation folds. What we need to do now are on these top flaps, the four corners, we need to bring them to this center point here. So to do so, we put our fingers in and we open it and we just bring that corner right over to the center there, creating a pocket, and fold down the pocket. You'll see that all the edges will line up. There will be 45-degree folds going from corner to corner with the squares. Repeat the process on the other side, on the left, and down. So now we have in the center a square here, and then on we have a triangle here and a triangle here that makes another square that looks like a diamond. What we're going to do is these two flaps that are on the inside here towards the center, we're going to fold them up and out, but at the same time this extra triangle we're going to fold it back to the other side, like so. Okay, so that now we have the two flaps pointing out, and on the back we have this extra triangle. So we'll repeat the process on the other side. If you lift the paper off the floor, you can kind of just fold that triangle back there, and the two flaps will automatically fold out. So on the other side we have this. We're not going to turn the animal over yet. We want this side. What we're going to do now is bring these two corners down to the center line here, so that this diagonal edge will be right in line with the center line of the paper. Like so. Okay. Now we turn over the figure, and you'll see that we'll have a diamond-shaped figure that its tip meets this square. Okay. Now we're going to do the same type of fold as before. This little extra triangle, as you can see, from this join to this join, imagine a line, a straight line going from this corner to this corner here. We're going to fold this little triangular flap, we're going to fold it back, but at the same time all of this extra part we're going to fold it back, just like that. Okay? So now we have this on the front and this on the back. Okay? Now we're going to fold the paper in half together like this. Okay? You want to fold it in. And you'll see that the rabbit is starting to take form. These obviously are going to be the ears. Okay, here we'll have the nose. These flaps will turn into the feet, and we'll have a bum. Now we need the nose to kind of come down. So what will happen is this edge will be, we're going to fold it parallel with the bottom and with the back of the rabbit here. To do so, as you can see, this pocket just kind of opens here. You can kind of press out, because we're going to fold back. Press these out, and when you have the direction of the nose, this is a little bit more inclined, that's okay. Just fold those up so the ears are sticking up. Okay, you'll see you'll have a triangle here, triangle there. Okay, now the ears, there's natural pockets right there that you just kind of curve open and press open. Do the same on the other side, like so. Okay, to make the snout of the rabbit, noses rabbits are not pointy, they're more flat. So we just push this in a little bit, make a flat rabbit's nose. Okay, and now for the legs. We have these two flaps that we're going to bring out under here, but to do so we need to make a valley fold right about halfway in the back. So what you do, I pinch the head together with my thumb and index finger, and the rest of the fingers I just slip them in here, okay, to hold the paper. I push in like so, and you can see that these two flaps naturally just come out. Now, you can play with these to make them longer or shorter, the angle that you want. I'm going to leave them just about like so. Increase that fold. So now we have the two legs. Now, so for the rabbit to stand up, you'll need to fold out the legs a little bit like this. Just a little bit. Just kind of curve them out, fold them out. That way the rabbit will stand. To make the bum of the rabbit, rabbits' bums are not just like this. You'll have a little curve there. So what we'll do is these corners, we're just going to fold them in. Again, the angle is arbitrary, whatever you think looks more aesthetic. We have a little bum, fold out the feet, like so, and your rabbit will stand. Okay? So you have a little rabbit with its two ears. You can color it. Remember, rabbits are mammals, they're herbivores. They can be wild and domestic. So, work through the folds, some complicated folds, but I'm sure you can get through it. You have a lot to learn with this figure. Enjoy!